Okay, today we are going to start a V-split that we're going to use that transparent vinyl on. This vinyl, that's actually, you can see it's actually transparent like a rainbow holographic leopard print. This one came from Amazon. This one was like Gatti Cheddar or something. There's several versions of it floating around out there. I do believe Tech Wrap has one, plus several others. But so we're going to do a V-split using that. So I'm going to kind of decide where I want my V to be. I really, in the beginning, like, fussed and fussed with these, and then realized you don't really need to fuss all that much. And you can sit there and measure them out, and but I'm just eyeballing it. Like, that's kind of front and back centered, so that's good. And I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. I'm going to even this off. Now, I'm going to pretty much do all of my glitter at once. If you are not comfortable doing all of your glitter at once, by all means, let it dry in between layers. That is very much personal preference. But I'm going to put some Mod Podge in a small cup. That was probably way more than I needed. And I'm going to use Pure Plum on the bottom. I'm going to use One Night Stand on the top, and I'm going to pull a silver, I think, for the center line. I just haven't grabbed that yet. So, I'm going to start with my darkest color. So I do have one little spot there. Okay, so I am not thrilled with the coverage on this, so I am definitely going to do a second coat on the bottom half, at least. But I'm going to go ahead and coat this. Okay, so that one's not going to need a second coat. Probably because the base color is closer to the glitter color in this case. So I'm going to let it dry a bit, and then I'm going to come back in and do the second coat on the plum, and then we will move on to the center stripe. Okay, so I'm going to do my second coat. I switched from a foam brush to a regular, softer brush. Foam brushes are not ideal for Mod Podge, but I don't have one of my bigger soft brushes handy, so Okay, so now I'm going to peel my tape, hopefully. And hopefully it doesn't peel too much of my glitter. Ah, and it's going to. Damn it. That's why I don't usually let my tape dry. This is why I like one layer. So I'm going to end up with a little thicker a pinstripe than I intended, but it's peeling because I let it dry so far. So I do want to try and touch up just this little spot. That's the worst of it. Okay. I just want to brush a little bit of that off, because I am going to go over this with a lighter color. Okay, so I'm going to do my center stripe with this really super fine white gold, because I feel like this will go good with this. So I grabbed a smaller brush. Okay, so this is going to get one more coat again. I'm probably not going to show you the one more coat because really it gets redundant. And then I'll just kind of brush the excess off. Once that second coat is on, hopefully tomorrow it will be warm enough and I'll be able to catch a little bit of a dry moment to go out and spray seal this. And then after it is spray sealed, I will come in and put a layer of resin on it. So the next time you see it, it should be ready for resin. Okay, this is sealed and ready for epoxy. Okay, I've got a hot mess going on here. I have a triangle cut, and I believe I can line up down one side and then cut the other side after. I'm hoping. So, that's what I'm going to attempt. So what I'm going to do is take a very sharp X-Acto blade and trace my line. And then I'm going to grab my edge trimmer. And because this is plasticky, I'm actually going to let it cut relatively high. Okay. Alrighty. That's not so bad. And I am not going to pinstripe this bottom edge. I'm just going to let it flow. I'm only going to pinstripe the stripes. So I'm going to get my very simple decal cut. Okay, so I have the rest of this figured out, I think. I don't know. I just cut a very simple mom because I am just not, but I've got 3 layers to it. I've got the leopard print layer, which will match the bottom. So this layer should sit perfectly on top of this layer if I can line it up close enough. And then that can all go right on top of the offset. And then I cut this pink, which I may switch the pinstripes to do the rose gold on that one and the brighter pink on this one. These I cut at 0.08 inches. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's super cute. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to get this over and get some resin on it. Okay guys, it is time to get a clear coat on top of all of this. So I have some resin mixed up and I'm just gonna get this coat on. Okay, so I am going to leave my glove on, so I'm going to bring the cup up to you for a close-up because I'm just going to keep moving on. I've got a bunch of coats to do on a bunch of cups, so Miss Turner kind of sticks here and there, so, but that's how she looks. I absolutely love it. I like the little added detail of the leopard over the mom. So, my vinyl's not quite perfect because I peeled it back up. But, you know, these things happen. It's still good. I absolutely love the rainbow holographic in there. So, that is it for this one. And I appreciate you and thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next one.